Hello, hello, and welcome to Arkadium's Daily Crossword Live. I am thrilled to be back to solve a brand new crossword with you all. I'm still filling in for May for a few more streams while she takes a much-deserved break, but she will be back in, I don't know, about a week, and I know she misses you all deeply. Hello, I see everyone saying hi in chat, and thank you to anyone who joined me twice yesterday. We did one of these bonus evening streams, so for those of you who are there for the noon Eastern and the 8 p.m. Eastern, the Arkadium After Dark or Late Night with Jack or whatever we're calling them, I had a blast doing this twice, hanging out and doing multiple puzzles. D, hello, Tess, James, Amy, Rhonda's here, Shania, Stefano from Italy as usual, and who else we got? Lucky and Kellyanne. Hello, Nicole T, I see you. So, yeah, and Lucky is already guessing one across, and Ledition on Twitch. Ledition says ominous things about Hurdle often. I think, Ledition, you play Hurdle on your own, and then you tell me when it's not looking good. It's not looking promising for us. Okay, we got Gabe here, and so let me just announce the puzzle first. We're doing today's LA Times crossword. Remember, these don't have puzzles, but these don't have titles, but it will have a theme. It's by Emmett Ozar. I don't recall solving an Emmett Ozar puzzle before, although this first name looks like it could be a common crossword entry, doesn't it? That's the kind of thing that you learn after doing 100 crosswords. So if Emmett ever becomes famous, I'm sure he will become crossword famous as well. All right, one across, fiddle with, and I see some guesses. Hi, Nicole. Needs to be present tense. I'm rusty in my Italian, but how are you? Oh, Shania is talking to Stefano. Hey, Pashi. And Minnie's here on YouTube. Everyone in Enmityville, welcome to you. Aloha, sweet pea. Oh, I see. So Gabe is saying Tinker. Oh, Tinker doesn't fit. I actually liked Tinker, Gabe, but we only have 5 letters, and Tinker looks like a 6-letter word to me. So what are we putting? And Blake is saying toyed, but it would be fiddled with. There tends to be agreement between tense in the clue and the answer, so maybe we don't have enough. I don't see any. Yeah, and even mess with, that's only 4 letters. Strum, says Mhuck. That's an interesting guess. Maybe we move on. This guy was saying Jimmy. Fiddle with. Okay. One across. No luck for us. Doesn't bode well. Yeah, could be strum. Oh, hurting on saying viola, but I think that fiddle with the with means we're not actually talking about an instrument. We're talking about toying with something, fidgeting with it with your hands, something like that. Carne Blanc. Okay, this is more. Oops, I did not mean to go there. This is more our speed, I think. Yeah, we got Sunny Vibes back and Larry Locke saying, or actually no, Lucky and Rhonda saying asada. Yeah, carne asada. I think it just means grilled meat. And can we do any better at one across now that we feel confident that it begins with an A? Fiddle with A. I don't even think we had any guesses that began with an A. I'm glad you're here, Sunny Vibes. Very glad to see you again. CJ's back. Marinated meat, says Jessica. So what is this? Fiddle with. Oh, alter. Wow. Okay, I see. Yeah, Amy and Rhonda and Scav and Ledition are all saying alter. This type of alter with an E, which means to change, amend. Not the easiest clue for alter, frankly, but I guess we only needed 1 letter to get it. Nice work. Hey, Jilly, happy Friday to you. Toddly Enough is back in chat. We got Carlala saying a bow. Not sure for which one. Subside. Subside. Okay. You go back to the theme, clue card, the author of the crossword. I saw something in the name. Shania's asking me to check this again. Yeah, Emmett Ozar. Is this an anagram or something? Is this a pseudonym? Yeah, what's the secret code? That's Arkadian's asking. Emmett Ozar made our puzzle. I don't recognize the name, so maybe it is a pseudonym of some sort. Let up I like for this. I think Scav said lapse, which it could be, but let up just feels a little more like subside to me. So we'll put that in first. Yes, Scav is on let up team now. Hey, Rainbow Canoe. And it looks better with the crosses, as D is pointing out, so that's helpful. Germain. Germain. I feel like I learned this word when studying for the SATs. It'll show up in your vocabulary books. Yeah. Mackeldon, yes. May is on leave for a little bit. So I am filling in quite happily. Kelly Ann and James and Sunny Vibes all saying apt. Hey Barbara on Facebook, how you doing? Taking a short break. Yes, is Minnie, exactly. Apt, yeah. Germain means kind of like relevant, apropos. And Tabor is here getting apt as well. All right, blank yourself. Okay, I'm feeling good. One across was a bit of a snag, but now we found some flow. Blake says, is she taking skydiving lessons? Yeah, she better prepare, right? Pashi, no, it's not my birthday. We actually talked about my birthday being in March on yesterday's stream. Constricted Constitution is back saying, treat yourself. I like this. And we all should treat ourselves from time to time. Manufacturer where every mattress is sheep approved. That's funny. MKNs is here getting treat and hurting lions. Treat yourself, exactly. Yeah, if we hadn't done treat first, I think this would have been hard for me because there are two mattress brands that begin with SE and are 5 letters long. So there's Sealy and there's Serta. But if we like treat yourself, then it's got to be Serta. And I just don't remember which one of them has the sheep mascots, but it must be Serta. That's what Mama Bears thinks and Pashi, so I'm going to go with that. Oh, Lena Luna, you're here. And we're just getting started. Glad to have you here. Bibliography abbreviation. Yes, we have the first 2 letters of et al, as CJ and Pashi are saying, and Turber. Yeah, et al means like and others when you're listing authors. Serta counting sheep. Okay, so Shania feels confident that Serta is the one with the sheep. Opening day squad. This is one of those ones that's kind of hard to parse at first. But I guess not hard for Hurting Lions or Larry. Or Looking for Peace. Oh, Shania is still anagramming the constructor, so hold on. Emmett owes our anagrams to Zero Mate, Ooze Tram, and Aromets. Okay, I'm glad you investigated that, Shania, but it has kind of confirmed for me that it's probably just someone's name. I don't know why Zero Mate would be a hint to today's puzzle. A-team, by the way. A-team. Opening day squad is your A-team. You don't open with your B team or your C team. Collide with, and we already have a ram, which is kind of means collide. Lobna Road sent me a very cute mammal. Yeah, Constricted Constitution saying ramming, but the clue would be colliding if the answer were ramming. We expect agreement in all things, tense, plurality, etc. So I think ram into, which Jill and Jilly are suggesting, makes a little more sense. Yeah, collide with ram into. All right, should we look at 19 across? Probably our first themer of the day, because it's a long one. And it's got a question mark. Beer endorsed by a British pop star. Beer endorsed by a British pop star. Okay, trying to parse this. I do see a British pop star emerging, so that is hopeful. That is hopeful. What are we thinking? Yeah, Constricted Constitution sees the same person I see. So does Letition. Yeah, and Scav and Hurting Lions and Tess. Everyone sees Dua Lipa. So that's got to be right. We have so many of the letters in her name. I don't know what the beer is going to be, and we don't know what the theme is. So maybe we just keep going. But I will check the P to make sure Dua Lipa makes sense. I'm checking chat to see if there are any other ideas. Dueling banjos. But we all feel happy about Dua Lipa. Sonia Sanchez, for one. Unfortunately, I don't know who Sonia Sanchez is. I'm hoping someone in chat does. Prez, Hurting Lion says. Is Sonia Sanchez a president? That's what Letition and Hurting Lions are saying. Prez like this or like this, maybe? A little tough. Yeah, Pasha's giving me the shrug. Dot is saying a poet, so maybe it's a poet. Let's check this one. Dua Lipa Pale Ale? Dua Lipa Pale Ale, are we anagramming? Still a little confused. Sunny Vibes wants Poet too. So hold on, okay, currently, yeah, we can make sense of this. Lena Luna is telling me now for currently. Shin Shin and Minnie are agreeing, and Nana. So let's do now and then Poet, I guess. Has anyone read any Sonia Sanchez? That would make me feel more confident, but I have not. And then Sweet Pea saying Dua Lipa, but I don't understand. IPA, yeah, IPA is a beer. Oh, I see IPA is in her name. That's interesting. Maybe that's not a coincidence because British beer endorsed by a British pop star. There's definitely some kind of punnery going on. IPA Pale Ale. Oh, wait. Oh, it's a double IPA puns, Sustainable Coach says. Hold on. Oh, Dua Lipa Dual IPA. Oh, that would be so good. I really hope this is right. So you just write the same string of letters again, but it has a different meaning the second time because you put the space in a different spot. A dual IPA is like a double IPA. It's super extra strong. What do we think of this? This was Blake's idea. Jill says OMG, so I think Jill likes it. Dua Lipa dual IPA. That would be great. We gotta check some crosses though before we get too excited. Minnie's means like, that's brain, yeah. Toddly enough thinks it's good. Lob thinks it's good. Larry and Amy like it. Yeah, Arkadium likes it as a theme. I do too. I'm thrilled with it, but I just don't want to get overexcited if we're wrong. Yeah, Sella, though, is making a good point. It's too good not to be true. It does have that feeling, doesn't it? Hennessy Green is here saying kryptonite blocker is lead? What? I don't know my Superman lore, apparently. I did not know you could block kryptonite with lead. Ben Rarity knew, though. It feels like such an easy hack. Why doesn't Superman just wear a lead suit or something? He's strong enough to fly around in a lead suit. Forensic facility. Nice. Lassie and Shin Shin and Sween Dog. A lot of new names in chat. If you are new here, I want to tell you we stream every single day, every day at noon Eastern time. We're here with a crossword and we play a game called Wordle, and it's always a good time. And following us is the best way to keep in touch if you think you might want to show up again. Lead planter blocked his X-ray vision. Blake says, I got a feeling this themer is going to be fun. I agree. Oh, Superman can see through everything except lead. What? How do I not know this? VetArt is back. What's up? And Lassie, thank you for that heart. Oh, and Ben Rarity followed us. Thanks so much. Okay, gotta catch up on chat, though, because I am behind. Notorious Zoe, Notorious ZOE, and Shin Shin are saying Zaire's Mobutu Seko. So people are saying this. I must confess, I don't know this. But enough people, Blake and Sweet Pea, are agreeing. So I'm going to trust you guys. Yeah, Blake, lead is used to block radiation, right? Like if you get an X-ray, they put that lead bib on you, or smock or whatever you'd call it. But kryptonite is mythical stuff. I didn't know it could be blocked by something as terrestrial as lead. And Enmityville giving me some facts about Smallville. Lead box to keep her kryptonite necklace in. Why did she have a kryptonite necklace? I'm so confused by all of this. I need to catch up on my Superman. Apparently I know nothing. Except without evidence. Kellyanne and N. Clark and Jill and Bo are saying assume. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, and by the way, okay, well, now we have two confirmations, dual confirmation, if you will, that Dua Lipa Dual IPA is actually panning out. I love it. I love this theme, and I'm so eager to get to the others. I just really want to see them all. Dua Lipa Dual IPA. That's an awesome find. It's just so ridiculous. Shania tag teaming on two platforms, popping in on YouTube and TikTok. Yeah, now I want her to actually endorse that. It's true. Yeah, I hope some marketing department is watching. Get on it. Element of coastal defense, and we see Nana and Jillian Pashian, Sustainable Coach, are saying seawall, and Sustainable Coach just followed us. Thank you so much. Seawall. It's an interesting entry, yeah. Because you build a seawall to protect from flooding. Why don't we... Is this going to be another one? Hidden surprise for an observant gamer. Okay, I don't think this is a theme answer. It doesn't have a question mark, importantly. So, it's probably all right. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, Miniest Mini and Ledition and Barbara saying seawall. Constricted Constitution saying Easter egg. I like this entry too. Yeah, an Easter egg is a term for like a little hidden detail in a video game or in a movie. You can find Easter eggs. Yeah, Ella is happy with that. Kaiser and Lena Luna. Good. Good. Rainbow is saying, and after all, you're my seawall. Oh, what a groaner. What a groaner. Wrapped garment. Wrapped garment. Yeah, Shania is looking for a happy hour drink. We last night's After Dark puzzle was all about beverages, and so we were all kind of ordering cocktails. Shin Shin is saying, sorry, yeah, a wrapped garment is a South Asian formal wear that you wrap around you. Hennessy Green just followed us. Thank you very much. Dada Dude Jack sings. Nice. Yeah. That should hopefully give you a reason why I refuse to sing for you all, because I just got tricked into it for about 4 seconds, and 4 seconds was long enough. I think we can all agree. Care for. Melissa Bogle and M. Huck and D are saying keep. Ledition and Looking for Peace agree. I think keep makes sense. Yeah, like you keep house. You care for a house. Dysentery Gary says, damn, dude, just hours apart and we added again. Yeah, crosswords are life, Gary. You think I get tired of these things? Hanging out with you guys solving puzzles? Nuh-uh. Yeah, Arkadium continues to spread rumors about me. Largest isle of the inner... Oh, I'm gonna... Lots of people know this. Melissa Bogle's giving me question marks, which makes me feel better. Isle of Skye. I have heard of Isle of Skye, but in Scotland, thank you, Lena. I need you. I'm glad Rhonda doesn't know. Hebrides, thank you, Blake. Hebrides. Inner Hebrides. Oy. I might be too American for that geography. Sella and Turbear are saying that practice with poses and constricted constitution. Yeah, yoga. Looking right. And what's this? Okay, I guess it can only be one thing. It seems right. Cosmic span, crossing, lang course, lang likely short for language. So I think we're in good shape. Victoria just followed us. Thank you, Victoria. Yeah, an eon, sometimes spelled with the A. I guess it's the British spelling. Rihanna getting eon. And language course, I guess, English. Okay. Big question. Do we look at 24 across? Now that we think we know the theme and we have a couple letters in place, I am very eager to do it. So let's do it. Relaxed prankster. We have another question mark, which confirms trickery. And relaxed prankster. It's a much more concise clue than the previous one. Oh, nice. People are seeing it. Yeah. People are seeing it. I love it. Yeah, Notorious, Zoe, and Shania and Rhonda. A tease at ease. Oh, it's beautiful. So a tease is a prankster, and I guess if you're relaxed, you're at ease. A tease at ease is a relaxed prankster. This is so good. Very fun. Rihanna says, Orion, I guess is your name. Insane, a tease at ease, what the hell, yeah. That's the theme of today's puzzle. So all the crosswords we solve have themes, and they sometimes get wacky like this. Hospital scan. Oh, Shania noticing that we have more beverages. Yesterday, the theme was all about liquid centers, so there was liquids at the center of all our theme answers. And Shania's noticing that we have an IPA, we have tea yet again in our theme answer. So flashbacks. Kaiser just followed us. Thank you. Looking for peace and Bamabos are saying MRI for hospital scan. That looks right. And what do we have here? Part of the radioactive decay stream. We got Joseph Monticello here. Catching up on chat a bit. Barbara McDowell getting an MRI. Cool. This puzzle's starting out strong. I'm almost sad that we only get 4 themers today. It's already not enough. Deswacked. Ollie said, did this one earlier, not too bad. Okay, Ollie. No spoilers, please, but do feel free to stick around to watch us stumble through it. And also, we're going to play a game called Hurdle afterwards, so if you want to tune in for that. Part of a radioactive decay stream is a beta ray. Nice. And then Hurting Lions says that this one has to be elite no matter what. Yeah, upper echelon. I guess there's no other way to end ELIT blank. Good. Elite upper echelon. Let's carry forth. Did Kaiser ask a question? Yeah, this puzzle goes hard with this theme, says Tess. It's very true. And it's kind of the only way to do it, right? Kaiser says, is it morning there? It is 12:23 p.m. where I live. Longed for. Several people saying yearned, but that's just not going to fit. And it can't be yearns because the clue is in the past tense, which means the answer will be in the past tense as well. So it will not be yearned. Don't quite get yellow. So maybe yend, which is a strange word, admittedly, but a yen is an urge or an ache. So I think yend, perhaps. M-Huck is on vacation. It's 6:23 where you are. Where are you on vacation? I could probably deduce from the time zone, but it feels like a lot of work. Never heard of yen. Have you heard of yen, though? Like a yen being your... Yeah, I usually hear of it like a noun. This makes it a verb. That does feel a little new to me. Lena Luna says, these puzzles, I swear. Oh, you're in Rome. That's cool. Jealous. Nicolette's Desperate Housewives role. Oh, boy. I watched some Desperate Housewives, but it was ages ago, and I do not remember... I don't even know, actually, which character this is referring to. Power Wife Mitzi says, never heard of yen to myself. Maybe it's wrong. Maybe I was too quick to put it in. Yen is a very crosswordy word. Yeah, the past tense doesn't look natural to me either, though. Leia and Lena Luna seem to know their Desperate Housewives. Edie? Usually Edie is clued in terms of Edie Falco of The Sopranos and Nurse Jackie, so that's a new one to me. Rip Gibb is here saying hi. How are you? Hope you like crosswords and word games. That's what we do here. Lassie's like, it's right. And Kaiser says, yen is a past tense of yen. Okay, I'm happy with that. Seems to be checking out. Okay. Where are we at now? Related groups. Related groups. Rip Crib is like, nah, I'm not into crosswords and word games, but I'll stay. Yeah, well, maybe by the end of this, my job now is to convert you into being a crossword fan. And this is actually, I think, a good crossword to do it because it's a super fun one so far. The theme is absolutely wild. Check this out. If you're new, beer endorsed by a British pop star is Dua Lipa Dual IPA. So we just repeat the letters twice, but reparse it to make these strange puns. A tease at ease, of course. All right. 30 across. Smoked jalapeno. Nice. What are we at? Rip, you don't know what a crossword is, really? Well, the clues should be toward the center of your screen here. We're trying to fill it in with words and phrases, and every word and phrase has a clue associated with it. So this clue is smoked jalapeno, which people are telling me is Chipotle. Yeah, fun fact that Chipotle is not a separate pepper. It's just a jalapeno pepper that has been smoked. Scab had that a while ago, says Dad Not Dude. Why am I not surprised? Dysentery Gary says, y'all type so fast or my feed is slow. Well, we do have some speedy thumbs in chat. Macaldon says, now that I got my first hurdle word right in forever, I'm staying for every hurdle. That's what I like to hear. Okay. Where are we at? Mountain Goat's spot. Yeah, Barbara, unfortunately, Cliff is not going to fit in 4 letters. So I think what James and Pam are saying makes sense. Crag? Crag is like a little rocky outcropping. So I guess a mountain goat could perch on there. Ozawain is back getting crag. Jess is back getting crag. Yeah, herding lines like lol crag, such a crossword clue. It's very true. Beyonce song with the lyric, I got my angel now. People are going to know this. Nice. Rip Gibb or R.I.P. Gibb, which one? You got your first crossword answer. If you're telling me the truth that you really don't know what crosswords are, well, I'm proud of you. Halo it is. And that's how you crossword. Stick with us. I'm not going to sing this one like I sang Wonderwall. If you can call that singing. Oh, bottom of the clues are cut off. My bad. Let me readjust. Yeah, now that we're done with the top, hopefully that's okay. Malik of Oppenheimer. Good. Yeah, I already see Minnie getting this one, and Constricted Constitution and Shania saying Rami Malek. Seems like everyone was in Oppenheimer. Yeah, Raina getting Rami. Yeah, also Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody, as Shania is reminding us, and the star of a show called Mr. Robot that was on for a few seasons. Gorgeous eyes on Rami. Where are we at? Blank Wits End, yes. Yes, Melissa and Amy and Scab and Herding Lions are saying, I'm at my wits' end. Rip Gibb, I'm starting to not believe you that this is your first crossword puzzle. Rip Gibb says, I think your chat is slow. Is it my chat is slow, or are you thinking I'm responding slowly to my chat? Could be that one. I mean, there is always delay when you're streaming. That is unavoidable. Very silly, but I find it feels mostly like a dialogue. Very silly. Oh, Ant says, where am I at? And the answer was, I'm at. That is weird. I wonder if it was subconsciously in my head. Robin is saying apish, which I like for very silly. Yeah, ape-like, acting like an ape. Very silly. Ooh, we have a lot in 44 across, and I kind of want to look at it. Because once you get some letters here, you know they're going to be repeated later. So this is another theme answer. Post-punk sudden death period became extremely exciting. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Post-punk sudden death period became extremely exciting. Rip Gibb followed us. Thank you, Rip Gibb. We do stream every day at noon Eastern time, so I hope to see you at more streams. Yeah, Gothic something? What are we doing here? Post-punk sudden death period became extremely excited. People saying Gothic? Gothic? Or Got High C? What is this? Maybe we weren't ready for this. Rip Gibb says, I'm bad, I just copied chat, lol. Okay, well, you're not alone in that. I've heard a lot of people confess that that's what they do. Gothic Got High C. I don't quite get this. I see how Gothic is a post-punk, maybe? Where's the sudden death period? Maybe we're not ready for this. I thought we were. In fact, we know from the theme that these letters are correct. Look at that. Like, this is right. Maybe it's goth, not gothic, says Timothy. Shania says got hot. Oh, Daniel on YouTube saying, oh, goth OT got hot. Oh my god. Wait, I just scrolled and cut off the clue. Let me fix that. Goth OT. So OT is the sudden death period. I get it. This one's a bit tortured, I gotta admit. But goth OT got hot. So goth is the post-punk. The sudden death period is OT, overtime. And got hot. That's what's getting extremely exciting. This is a wild theme. Oh, Blake says I've been screaming this, but it's been blocked on YouTube. I see. Got hot was blocked. Sorry, on TikTok. Well, well done to the YouTube folks. Yeah, the first half always gets repeated in the second half in this theme. That was so hard to type. That was hurting lines. Oh my lordy! Couldn't have said it better myself. Ron is like, wow, that's a lot. Pashi's like, I never would have guessed that. Yeah, that one was more of a stretch, I think, than a tease at ease. There's something very clean about a tease at ease. Angie's like, oh no, another crazy puzzle. We love our crazy puzzles here. Robin and Kitty Cat are saying Alaska for a state on the Chukchi Sea. Looking right. I'm trying to picture where the Chukchi Sea is. I can picture the Bering Sea on a map, but where's this one? Lassie's like, I'd call the editor. I don't know. We said this theme was going hard, and yeah, that one went particularly hard. Well done to Daniel on YouTube for cracking that one open. Someone named I Don't Want a Username is here, saying cozy spot for a cat is a lap. It's a cute clue. Cold War Defense Group. Cold War Defense Group. Let's see. Rip Give, lap, finally I got one. Well done. Well done. Stick with us, you'll get a lot more. I've seen a lot of people show up here and say that they're no good at crosswords, and then they always end up contributing. Lay, no, I'm not doing an evening stream tonight. Next evening stream has not been determined yet, but you will be the first to know when it is. Sito, I guess? I might be lapsing on my history knowledge, but this is... yeah, hurting lines like lol, I'd skip to the across one. Let's do that. Precedent setter legally. So this is not going to be a themer. This is just a normal crossword entry. Hello, Barnacle Bum. How you doing? Something seems off. Uh-oh. What's off? Wait. Be aggressive. Look at 51 across. Ooh, Blake. You know how to tempt me. I do want to just look at it, see if we can get it with no letters. Rhonda's saying test case, which fits, and it makes sense with the clue. A precedent setter legally. Yeah, test case. So I guess a lot of people were putting a T here for the Cold War Defense Group. So I'm going to go with this. I see words showing up here. Make official in a way next to Shogun Star Sawai. Delia Brooks, thanks for the heart. Arkadium's like, Blake doesn't play by the rules. You're so right. You should see him at Hurdle. He really doesn't play by the rules at Hurdle. Okay. Barnacle Bomb is saying Anna Sawai. I haven't watched Shogun, but I hear nothing but stellar things about it. Ooh, and Arkadium pointing out that enact at Make Official would make a fine Hurdle opener. It's a good point. And against would be anti. Okay. Should we do it? I kind of want to just look at 51 across, see if we can pull it out with no letters in place. It's too tempting not to. Jerk risked growing hangry. Hangry being a portmanteau of hunger and angry. Jerk risked growing hangry. This is going to be hard. This is going to be hard. Statchel is like, what is this? We're solving a crossword puzzle together, Statchel. And the theme is pretty wild. 13 Rats says, I'm so stupid. No, you are not. I reject that wholeheartedly. Catching up on chat a little bit. Sounds like a jerky pun, says Constricted Constitution. Hold on. Let's do it. Anarchy, says Kurt Affair. I'm actually seeing... Whoa, I'm actually seeing... Yeah, Blake, Efon, hold on. People getting this. 13 Rats just followed us. Thank you. And Turbear, look at this. Oh, this... Wait. Tool 8. Too late. I think this is my favorite one, actually. Tool is a jerk. If you're a jerk, you're a tool. So the Tool 8 too late is jerk risked growing hangry. You just repeat the letters and parse it differently in the two sides. Very funny. Very, very funny. What do we think of this? Just getting people's reactions. Yeah, Lay likes it. Rhonda likes it. Warhog likes it. Man, I'm almost sad the theme is over. This is one of those ones where I'd love to see the theme answers that were left, that got cut. You know, it didn't make the cut. This is a great set. Lassie says, I know someone like that. You know a tool who eats too late and gets hangry? That's hilarious. Okay, I should probably keep going. Oh, Rip Gib, hope to see you soon. Lena Luna says, at this point, I'm just here for the vibes. Meanwhile, lethargic marsupial, people telling me Angie and Shania says koala. I didn't know koalas were known for being lethargic. Is that true? Macaldon says, IQ levels need to be very high to get such answers. We do have some smarties. Warhawk says, I'm that tool. You eat too late and get hangry? Gillette says, someone got that with no letters. It is impressive. Kurt Affair says, I feel targeted with that 8 too late one. It's funny. A lot of people seem to be resonating with that. Koala's only eucalyptus, which gives almost no nutritional value. Fun fact. Angie and Underwater Canuck says, a la carte menu. Yeah, that looks good. On the lamb. Koalas have high levels of STDs. Yes, I knew that too, but does that make them lethargic? Sally says they eat eucalyptus and then have to sleep it off. Interesting. Ty says, I tried Googling, I'm too slow, lol. Yeah, I've actually noticed that it's kind of hard to cheat on these crosswords with Google because chat is fast and pretty good at crosswords. So even with assistance, it can be hard to keep up. But it's not a race. We're not competing here. We're all working together to make it through. Robin is saying at large on the lamb. Yeah, this looks good. At large. Grace says, go slower. I'm trying to be back in time for hurdle. Lassie says, I want to be a koala bear. Just eat eucalyptus and then be lethargic all day. Cheyenne says, I think koalas don't really like the rain, but are too lazy to take shelter. That's pretty interesting. A lot of fun facts in chat today. The vibes be good. Gainesville Collegians. Johan is saying gators. Seems right. Gainesville is in Florida, where lots of gators live. Is Gainesville where the University of Florida is? It might be. Where Gatorade came from? Melissa Bogle, are you messing with me, or is that true? Let's go over here. Let's check the T. Okay. Oh, Gatorade comes from Gainesville because of the Gators. Interesting. I didn't know that. Everyone else knows it. I'm learning a lot today. Work very hard. Work very hard. Yeah, Kellyanne and Dysentery Gary, Underwater Canuck, and Ledition are saying toil. Yeah, to work very hard. That looks right. Kitty Cat. Gatorade is 100% originally about Florida Gators. The more you know. Delia Brooks says, I did not know it. Thank you, Delia. I love when I'm not the only one who doesn't know something. Emmy-winning role for Catherine O'Hara. I'm sure there are some fans of this in chat. Yeah, I'm already seeing people getting this. Nice. Any Schitt's Creek fans? Kurt Affair and 13 Rats. See, 13 Rats. I knew you would get stuff. Ty is like, everyone's so smart. Wow. I think it's just everyone knows a little bit about everything, about some things, you know? So you just wait for your moment when your thing comes up. Moira Rose was a beloved character on Schitt's Creek. Yeah? All right, let's polish off. We got these two little choked off sections. Now I'm seeing Schitt's Creek references in chat that are above my head. Wait. Okay, hold on. Catching up a bit. UFC Sport. S and Leon are saying MMA. Gary says, not true. I know nothing about everything. That's hilarious. MMA, yeah, mixed martial arts is the ultimate fighting champion sport. Looks right. Chat is popping today. I'm loving it. J-Rock is here. Odometer unit. Wow. Rainbow Canoe says, I know everything about nothing. Delia Brooks says, I think I live on the wrong continent. What do you mean by that? Odometer unit does look like mile. Quaker and Dwayne are getting mile. Looks good. Your odometer is like the speed. What measures your speed on the car? Essential blank next to cookie since 1912. It wouldn't be a crossword if this cookie didn't show up. And that's going to reveal to boot. I think we can do this section. Challenge to anyone who can come up with another theme answer that fits this pattern. I want more. I haven't been spoiled enough. Essential oils, Oreo, it's Crossword's favorite cookie, and to boot means also, yeah. Very nice. Period says, what's the theme? I missed it. Oh period, what you have missed. You take how do I even explain this? All the themers are repeated. So beer endorsed by a British pop star is Dua Lipa Dual IPA. So it's the same set of letters, but it's parsed a different place to get this pun. Maybe this one's easier to understand. A tease at ease is a relaxed prankster. And notice you just repeat the same letters in the second half. Goth OT got hot, and Tool ate too late. That was our theme today, and I'm hungry for more. Theme equals madness, says Lena Luna. Yeah, that would have been a more concise way of answering. Those in Spanish, yeah, either esas or esos. It really could be either. And a curvy shape is an S. That looks right. So let's check this one, I guess. Oh, good. I might have had this on screen already because I'm seeing some people get it. Chat is faster than usual today, which I'm heartened by, but it also makes me feel like I'm missing a lot of people's comments, so apologies for that. But 13 Rats, who insists that they can't do crosswords, is getting lots of answers. Mardi Gras looks good. So it was ASOS. And what do we have here? Department store section. Nice. Yeah, Barnacle Bum and Barbara McDowell will know their Mardi Gras. If you are new here, I do want to let you know we stream every single day at noon Eastern time. So I'll be back tomorrow where we solve the hardest puzzle in all of crosswords. If that sounds fun to you, join me tomorrow. If that sounds intimidating to you, you could consider joining me on Sunday where we will solve another puzzle kind of similar to this. And how are you going to follow us? How are you going to find us if you don't follow us? Lay says, apology not accepted. We're all feeling ignored. I'm sorry, Lay. Department store section, petites. Nice. I got a lot going on these streams. I'm monitoring 4 different chats and trying to keep the crossword going and monologuing for an hour while it all happens. So I know comments slip through the cracks. Okay. Scram. Yeah, scram is looking like shoe. Shoe, get out of here. Oh, someone said koala for hurdle. Yeah, that is not a good opener. Charged particle. Mo and Clark and Ginger and Miniest Mini and Underwater Canuck are saying ion, which has got to be right. All right, 1 corner left. We really flew through this crossword. Pashi says, we still heart you, though. Even though I ignore you. I'm sorry. Lily Peach is here. So has anyone come up with another theme example? I really want more. I'm hungry. Incessantly. Yeah, incessantly. Robin and Rhonda and James and Larry and Jessica and Melissa and Johan are all saying to no end. And Angie. That looks good. Some Bridgerton characters. Cool. A lot of TV references today. We had Schitt's Creek and Bridgerton and Desperate Housewives over here. Okay, Lay, I hear you. Love you back. Someone whose username is just a dot is saying, what does Earls mean? Earl is like a title of British nobility of some sort. So Bridgerton is all about rich Brits of yore. And so Earls are a title. I hope that was enough of an answer. Hideaway. Yeah, like a duke, exactly. Lily Peach and Herding Lions and Bo are saying, and Kellyanne and Barnacle Bum saying lair. That looks good. All right, I want that confetti. Let's make this last corner count. And then stick around for hurdle. Yeah, as in Earl of Sandwich, Harambe, exactly. Yes, Lay and Lucinda know their Latin phrases. Carpe diem, meaning seize the day. Looks great. Blake saying carpe for hurdle. A surprisingly reasonable suggestion from Blake. And my only concern is that it might not be in the hurdle dictionary. It's a Latin word, right? Baked beans holder. Angie says, I'm so hungry. Don't eat too late, Angie. Can. Macaldon says palindrome's theme would be nice. Yeah, you're very right. I'm sure there have been many palindrome themes over the years, but it would be fun. Oh, Douglas picking altar for hurdle, which is, yeah, a very, very solid opener. Lay says, Arkadium, we are loving this channel's personality. That's nice. You guys bring a lot of good vibes to this chat. Book that's been mapped out. Nice little pun here. An atlas mapped out, like literally decked out with maps. A lot of people getting that. And all right, last couple answers. Makes preparations during pregnancy. And we have bite lightly and frock. All right. I think we're gonna do it. Kellyanne wants tease for hurdle. It's actually a lot of good possibilities, hurdle possibilities in this grid. Okay. Yeah, it's looking like we're gonna get nests in this down. Ooh, wait, Rainbow Canoe got something. Trying to think of another themers. To get her together. That's a really good one. I'm honestly very impressed. That totally could have been in this grid. To get her together. To nip at is to bite, and a dress, I guess, is a frock, and makes preparations is nest. I'm going to put this S in. I see some drum rolls already. Let's hope we get that confetti. Yes, nice work. And pretty quick for us. I loved this theme. Very funny. It went hard. Goth OT got hot. All right. All right, but do not go anywhere because I'm pulling up Hurdle right now. I'm told it is some people's favorite part of the stream. And I have it preloaded, so hopefully it comes up a little quicker than usual. Yes, that's looking reasonable. And as we've discussed, we have a lot of possibilities for Hurdle. Yeah, maybe Alter. It was our one across. It is a very sensible Hurdle opener, just comprised of common letters. Let's start off. Look at that. That's what happens when we're responsible. We get rewarded. Mayday says, how does Hurdle work? It is like Wordle if you've played that, and if you haven't, we're trying to guess a 5-letter word. We get 6 guesses to do it, and we get information after each guess. So the green means that there is an L in the second position. This is the correct letter in the correct spot. Yellow means that there is an A somewhere, but not in this position. So anywhere else. Gray means that T and R are not in the word. We do this 5 times, and they're all kind of chained together in a way that you'll see. And then the last level gets completely bonkers, and I will show you that when the last level arrives. I'm seeing place, slake, plane. Okay. A lot of good possibilities. Let's go with plane, as Mackledon is suggesting. All right, no new letters, but at least we found homes for our A and E. Silly Olivia is here getting plane. Or guessing plane, I should say. But yeah, there are a lot of possibilities. McSender Sauce is saying blame. Yeah, Glade, blame. A lot of possibilities, actually. Maybe we try blame, and if it doesn't hit, I like blame because it checks blaze, it checks flame, it'll give us information about several contenders, but if we could just get graze, maybe we consider a filler word. Yeah, like this is a little concerning. Because I could see there are just so many possibilities. There's flake, there's glaze. Oh yeah, we don't even know if there's an S. So we might need a filler word, which means we don't necessarily have to guess something with an L, A, and E. We just want to guess something that throws a lot of letters into the mix to get more information. K and Z need to be tested. Kazoo. What should we do? Voids for filler. Would check a D. Would check a V. Would check an S. Voids is not a bad filler, actually. I think Voids is the best one I've seen because it guesses 3 letters that we've been tossing around. What do we think? V, D, and S are all in the running. And if this doesn't hit at all, then we check the GZ complex. Getting a little nervous, actually. We could really lose right here. Okay, do it, says Rainbow Canoe. I'm doing it. Cross your fingers. Oh, man, that was painful. Oh, boy, we're in trouble. We're actually in trouble. So what's left? C, K, G, F. It can't be Blade anymore because the B didn't hit on blame. Rainbow Canoe telling me to do it, and it's like, why'd you try that? Oof. What do we do? I don't want to just guess a word. I think we need another filler before we guess a real word. Courage is suggesting flags. It only guesses the F and G. We need a third. We need to guess a K or a Z in there. F, G, K, Z. Is there anything? F, G, and K? Your daily dose really wants me to guess flake. But what if it's glaze? You know, we only have so many. So we're trying to get this right. Chuck. What do we do? I think it's a Z. F, G, K, C. I guess we can't. Yeah, you have 2 guesses. So what do we do? Just do glaze and flake. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe we just do glaze and flake. Oh, man, it's stressful, though. Okay, I'm going to do this do flake. Heck yes. Nice. Oof. I was stressed. I know your daily dose was getting frustrated with me, but come on, we don't want to lose. And a whole snack was scared. I'm scared too. Flake. Nice work, everybody. Chung says, I don't understand how to play. We're guessing words, and we get we're trying to guess a 5-letter word, and we get information each time. So right now what we know is there's going to be an A somewhere in the answer, but anywhere but here. That's what yellow means. That this letter is in the word, but it's not in that position. Robin is saying ocean. I think, but we know there's no E from flake. Maybe audio is a sensible guess. Check a lot of vowels. Oh man, that last one was too stressful for me. I don't like when we get into those situations. All right, we picked up a U. That's nice. And A only has 2 possibilities. Sugar. Sugar's a good guess. I like that, 13 rats. Let's try that. Sugar. Oh, sick. 13 rats. How'd you pull that out? That was great. That's what I want my hurdle rounds to look like. Not these nail biters. Well done. Well done. People psyched. Yeah, giving you a round of applause. Much deserved. Okay. Let us keep our focus. Period says audio again, but this time we know there's no U, so audio feels like a bit of a waste. Maybe Lucinda's suggestion of avoid makes sense. Or piano. Piano might even be slightly better. Get some vowels, get some common letters in the mix. Let's try that. All right, not the most successful draw, but we found an O. Yeah, Arkadium encouraging people to follow us. Can't disagree with Arkadium on that one. Voila, that's an interesting guess, although there's no I. Manner? No, there's no R. So what's this going to be? Loathe? Float. Yeah, maybe something like that. Float? Alloy, wow. All right, let's go with, oh no, the A is in the wrong position. I actually no longer like float. I just realized this A would be green if float were the answer. So it can't be float or bloat. So what should we do? Aloft? It's a weird word. Barnacle bum, it has to, we know that there's an O in the word. That's what this yellow means. Same thing, Barbara. So whatever you suggest needs to have an O in it, or should have an O in it. Aloft, let's try it. Hey, this is getting ugly, guys. It's actually getting real ugly. Oof. I'm not liking this one bit. Oh, we only have 3 guesses. We're gonna have another one of these. And whoever got annoyed with me last time for taking too long is gonna get annoyed again. I can feel it. It's happening. Because I take this game seriously. Coco. Wow, Coco's an interesting guess. But it's so repetitive. That's the problem. Koala, that's funny. Koala was in our puzzle, but it doesn't work in this instance because there's no L. Comma? All right, do we try comma? It's a little weird. Emma says it's nice. Mocha. Wait. Mocha might be a better guess. Even if we think it's comma, Mocha just guesses a few extra letters. You know, comma repeats the M. We don't have any particular reason to think there's a double M. So I like that it tests the O here, tests the A here, and we'll still get information about comma with the C and the M. So let's try Mocha. Oh my God. All right, well, we at least found our vowels, but we are still completely lost on our consonants, and it's not going to be comma. What is happening, actually? Oof, it's getting tense. I'm really trying now. I'm actually having trouble seeing anything. Ooh, Lucinda has a beautiful guess. Oh man, yeah, people agreeing. Lucinda, amazing. Yowza, and Clark says Yowza. It really could be Yowza. Can you believe it? If anyone wasn't here for that stream where chat convinced me to open with Yowza, which is not a good hurdle opener because it uses such uncommon letters. But Yao's is actually a live possibility. But vodka just seems a little more likely, and it's what Lucinda's been saying. So we try it? Yeah, let's try vodka. Oh, beautiful. Lucinda, MVP. Well done. Well done. What a word, too, for hurdle. Good stuff. Okay, we're on board 4 out of 5, and I want to make it to the end because it's my favorite level. So let's stay focused. Oh, Snack says Lucinda for the win. Yeah, Lucinda. Late night drinks. Yeah, vodka on Lucinda tonight. Root court. Yeah. Court seems sensible. We don't have to honor the O. Let's go court. Ooh, that was good. That's what I like to see. I feel like we're gonna do this. We got 3 hits and 4 guesses left. Arkadium says save the booze clues for late night with Jack. Ooh, Comet is nice. Comet's a very nice guess. Let's try it. It can't be coast because of the A, and it can't be count because of the U. Those are gray. They would be colored if... And Ali Pomlian just followed us. Thank you very much, Ali. Nice work on Comet. Nice work. Okay. My favorite level coming up, but this is also the heartbreaker. If you don't know, we only get 2 of our own guesses this round. The first 4 answers are supplied for us. They are all the answers of the previous boards we've been working on. We only get 2 of our own, and this level has made me cry before. So we have some information. We've had more, we've had less. We know there's an A in the center, but we gotta be sensible here. Several people say, did someone say, someone new just followed us and I missed it. Just a girl duck. I almost missed that. Drain, drawn, brand. Yeah, it's a big question. Does it start with DR? Drain, drawn, and brand. Award. Oh no. Okay. Braid as well. Wow. There's still a lot of possibilities, guys. So we gotta think. No, radar, the A doesn't go in the right place, William. We need an A in the center. Sydney says braid is a good one. It might even be a good kind of filler, even. Drawn covers a lot. Oh, what do we do? So, do brawn as a filler? Oh my god, there's so many possibilities. Filler as brand. Okay, hold on. I'm not going to hit enter. I just want to look at it for a second. Brand. Is this a good guess? Is this a good guess? Someone prefers braid. Is there a reason to prefer braid? I don't know. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do this. Braid is better. I don't know why, but someone wants braid, so I'm going to try that. Try braid for the extra vowel, says Sydney. All right, we'll do it. We'll do it. Okay. Could have been worse. We found our RA. This suggests to me that maybe the D begins the word, although it's not impossible that it goes here. Oof. This is a tall task. There's no I, so it's not... So maybe something like drawn. That's what... It's not drain. So maybe we are converging on drawn. Just a girl duck, constrict constitution. Everyone's saying drawn. Oof. Oh man, this would be epic. Let's do it. Everyone seems to be in agreement. I'm doing it. Oh yes, nice work. That is how you hurdle. Oh, that is how you hurdle. Oh, this game is so tense. This game is so tense. Well done, everybody. Thank you for pulling me through. Thank you for pulling me through. And please join me again tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow at noon Eastern time with the Saturday Stumper. We solve the hardest puzzle in all of Crosswords. And it's always a good time. I'll be back Sunday, and the next day we stream every single day at noon Eastern. And it's always a crossword and always hurdle. Check out Arkadium.com. You could play more Hurdle right now. You could play more crosswords. And follow us if you don't already. If you're still watching and you haven't followed, do consider it. Helps us keep the show going. And I'm seeing everyone celebrating our win today. And enjoy the rest of your Friday. And I hope to see many of you tomorrow. Bye.